MMA Pros Pick is brought to you by MMA Surge in association with FanDuel Sportsbook. Click the link in the description below to make your UFC bets. Join today and get up to $1,000 in site credit. Don't miss out. For more ways to win, join FanDuel Sportsbook.
I want to go with Uriah because I know he has the talent. I know he checks off all the boxes. The only thing with him is sometimes he does a cowboy and he just doesn't come out like on. And sometimes that could be the difference. You lose that first round, it puts you behind, and now you're fighting uphill. But I'm gonna go with Uriah.
As of recently, I'll go with Strickland just because he's been kind of on a tear recently, and he looks really, really good. So Strickland on that one.
I'll go for Uriah Hall. I think he's been in a row. You know what I mean? And that's one thing about him. I think, if I'm not wrong, back in the days, they used to, there was kind of like people talking about how like he was too nice. He's such a talented guy. He could be a killer, but he's too nice even to his opponents. And it's starting to not look like that. You know what I mean? So I go back. He does train hard. He has the talent. It's all about when you step in there. Where are you here when you step in there? And I think he's in a good place. So being in a good place here, I think he's gonna get a W.
That's a fun one. I think I'm gonna go with Uriah Hall though. I think that he's just so fast, especially for the division. He's not a little guy neither. Sean Strickland he gets hit a little bit. So, but man, he doesn't ever go away. That's the thing about him. So, I think the longer the fight goes, the more it favors Sean. But I think it's Uriah Hall will get it done.
Oh yeah. Yeah, we'll see, man. I mean, Sean's a tough dude, but let's see how he does against, a top guy like Uriah. So, I say.
I feel like Strickland's been on a little bit of tear. I've always been a fan of Uriah Hall. I think Uriah Hall can win by, if he catches him, I could see like a KO of some sort. But if it goes to the scorecards, I could see Strickland pulling off the decision.
Oh, Sean Strickland, he's on like a 5-fight win streak, and he talks a lot of trash. He talks trash in the cage. He's a good friend of mine. Good people. Uriah Hall got all those moves, and he's on a tear too, man. Just broke dude's leg with no, Weidman. Shout out to him. Hope he recovers. I'm going to go with the underdog. I'm going to say Sean Strickland. I think he's going to put the pressure. I don't think Uriah has a lot of volume. He kind of holds back a lot. And I don't think he could do that against Strickland.
Damn, that's a tough one. Because I trained with Uriah, and Uriah's a really cool dude. So I'm going to have to go with Uriah. Sean Strickland does have a little bit. Not a lot of people talk about his ground game. Compared to Uriah Hall, so I think that if he goes to the ground, obviously, Strickland will have the advantage. But Uriah Hall on the stand-up, I'm going to give it to him. Well, it just depends on which Uriah Hall shows up. Let's just put it like that. What Uriah Hall is going to show up? Is it going to be the Uriah Hall that knows how to pressure with his, glorified kickboxing that we all know he has? Or is it the more reserved Uriah Hall? If it's the more reserved Uriah Hall, and you'll know within the first minute of the fight. If it's a reserved Uriah Hall, I see Strickland taking the win. But if it's hey, I'm going to go beat the fuck out of you, Uriah Hall, looking for the finish, I think Uriah Hall gets it.
I'm going to have to go with Sean Strickland for sure. That dude's a powerful dude, and he makes it a dog fight. And Uriah has been knocked out a few times before the Weidman fight I saw.
With that original flow, head kicks with the pros, picks up the fights or anything in the mix. Getting closer to the heart of the flame, bringing conversations with heavy hitting names. You feel the love of the game.